Hey guys, welcome back. Or if you're new, hey, how's your week been? Mine's been pretty good. So I actually don't have my hat. Sorry about that, guys. I forgot it. Yeah, I don't have my hat, so I know it's iconic. And my glasses, I do have, but when I was like taking a shower after I got out, I put them on and then they just broke, or like one of the leans or whatever these things are called. I don't know why. Apparently, a screw is out. It was fine, like, I don't know how it got out. It was fine before I got in the shower, so I don't know how. So, I'm making this video because I don't want to leave you empty handed for another week. Yeah, so next week, or Friday, I do have a plan to come back to video games. Sorry, guys. I don't want to leave you empty handed. So, but before I do my book review, yeah, another one. Wow. I want to show you. We went to Books a Million yesterday, and let me show you what we got. We have a lot of books here, and they're all in order, by the way. Horrorland, Revenge of the Living Dummy, Book One. Oh, we got this yesterday. I'm not the Flash, guys. Now, if I haven't read all of these. In fact, all the books I grabbed, I haven't read. Oh, sorry about that. Let me put that back up. Hope you guys like this one. Wanted, The Haunted Mask. I didn't get this when I got all my most wanted books. If you look on the back, here are some of the most wanted books, and that's the one I did a review on. So pretty cool, huh? Yeah. And now the rest of these are all Slappy World, because if you guys know, I like Slappy World. It's alive. It's alive. Yeah. Okay. They Call Me the Night Howler. I just want to show you guys this just to think, so maybe you think it'll be cool. Well, I just want to show it to you guys. Kind of make you think, wow, that kind of looks cool, or like, oh, that's interesting, or something like that. My friend Slappy, Monster Blood is back. Fifth Grade Zombies. And everybody's favorite, Haunting with the Stars. Oh, by the way, that was a joke. I do have one more. Slappy Beware. So these are all the books I just got. Yeah. I gotta read a lot of Goosebumps. So I have plenty of Goosebumps books to read. Yeah, as you can tell, I got a lot. I have like 10 of these. We got 10 of them, I think. And the books I got for Christmas, yeah, because I got like half of the most wanted books for Christmas. And two Slappy World books, Night of the Stalker and Fright Night. That's what I got. Oh, yeah. Speaking of Christmas books, here's another one I got for Christmas. A Nightmare on Clown Street. Okay. That was long. That was very long, but I wanted to show you my books. I wanted to explain why I don't have my, hat or glasses. So this is the book review. Book 7. I do not have book 3. I mean, I do, but I don't have it right now in my hands. I didn't bring it to my grandparents. I don't have 4, 5, or 6 either. I actually don't even own those. So, this is A Nightmare on Clown Street. Was this a good book? You know what? Let me review it, and then I'll tell you my opinions on it. And by the way, spoilers, and this is my opinion. So a kid, Ray Gordon, and Dina, no, and like his friend, I don't remember her name. Maybe it's Dina, but they were like working on a school project. But Ray is so interested in like carnivals, thanks to his uncle Theo, who is a clown. His name is Murder the Clown. Oh, before I go any further, you go into Arlstein's graveyard, And then you look at the pictures and he's like, you want to know why he's evil? Here's why. That's like every book in this series so far that I've read. So yeah, I just would like to tell you guys that. So he is so he tries to go into the carnival, break in or like sneak in really, but his parents catch him, and they kind of don't want him to go to Uncle Theo's, but they are convinced. Ray does convince them to let him go. So Uncle Theo is there because Uncle Theo isn't like close to them. He's in a place like a Clownville or something. I don't know, a circus. And Murder the Clown, or Uncle Theo, really, he plays a lot of pranks and always is like, gotta keep him laughing. Murder, murder, because he's got an axe in his head. And yeah, okay. Not saying that like it's a bad thing. It's kind of interesting actually. So then he comes there. He goes to the place and he sees like a clown in like one of those water games where you throw it and the target goes down and then like the person drops down. Well, he's in it, and then they actually go down and they don't come back up. Not like they're dead, but they like go through a water pipe and never to be seen again. Let's say. And he gets introduced to all the clowns and the big guy, and his name is like Mr. Belly Bounce, I think. And he meets the girl Dina, if I'm correct. So, and Mr. Ha Ha Face. Mr. Ha Ha Face that's his name, Mr. Ha Ha Face. He's the meanest one there. He's like the leader, I would say. And Dina's like his friend at first. Well, actually, yeah, the whole book, I would say. He's friends with this girl. She's nice. But sometimes when he's like working with Uncle Theo, some knives are getting thrown at him, and nobody knows why. And during this, he when they're on the stage and stuff, he practices with Uncle Theo or like one of the guys, and yeah, so he practices with them, and when they go on the stage for the circus, he like trips Mr. Ha Ha Face, not on purpose. Did he trip him? I don't remember. Or was it pie in the face? No, it wasn't. No, it was. He tripped him, and he gets called down there because he's like, "You just made me look like a fool, buddy." And he's like, "Well, I didn't mean to." And they said something about this other clown. He's like, "Oh, so it's that guy's fault," but it's not. It was technically his. He tripped you, but I think he's trying to like avoid him. That other clown, I don't know his name. I forgot. Yeah. So later in the book, he's so. Oh, by the way, there's a place called Clown Street. Yeah, A Nightmare on Clown Street, and we're not even at Clown Street. But he kind of asks clowns like throughout the book, "What is Clown Street?" And they're like, let's just say it's not fun." So, and then later in the book, Uncle Theo, or who we thought was Uncle Theo, it's just a dude. It's just an impersonator. He figures it out. It's like, you're not Uncle Theo. Yeah, so we have a twist that this guy, I think, is who was. So Uncle Theo throughout this whole book was actually not even Uncle Theo. It was an imposter. He didn't want, because Uncle Theo was sent to Clown Street. Yeah, and he doesn't want him to know. He's like, buddy, no. So that's why it happens. So he wants to get into Clown Street to save him, but nobody ever comes back. So he tries to pie or like whipped cream Mr. Ha Ha Face. It's not even the real dude himself. And then him and Dina, they figured out a way to get there. So they go down that pipe, the ball throwing one, whatever. And the truth, and yeah, that's what happens. They send themselves to Clown Street to go save everybody. But it's a terrible place. There's like, first off, you can barely breathe. You're basically underwater to the point you can't even breathe. That's how long you're in the water for. You basically get a drown, almost drowned, like 99% point to drowning or something like that, you know. And although they do find Uncle Theo, there's like a giant squid attacking them. But Dino eventually beats them, the giant squid. And I think the guy's name's the Frightener, and he's evil. He's just rude. He forced Mr. Haha Face to do it. So Mr. Haha Face isn't really the villain, I would say. He was forced to. Mr. Haha Face's daughter is Dina. So they go and in order to so all they do is like go to kids' parties down there or something like that to like keep fighting for the arenas. Yeah, no joke. They literally work and then to pay for fights. Yeah, that's literally all they do down there. But they wanted to scare, but they have an idea. If you could scare the little kids because they're at a party, then we could scare the frightener or whatever. And he tries that, but the kids are laughing and laughing so hard it's like the plan just backfires really. And but it makes enough noise for the frightener to come in. And he's like, "What is all that noise?" And all the clowns there, because there's like more than one. There's like a lot. They all just start beating the crap out of the guy. I mean, he deserves it, dude. He's a scumbag. I mean, you're being forced to work. Okay, like I'm not saying I'm not saying you shouldn't have a job. You need a job, but you shouldn't force them to work this terrible job, and then make you and all their money they get goes to some battle. Come on, dude. No, you shouldn't force people to fight. In fact, you almost drowned two kids. You sent a squid to them. You're evil, buddy. And all the other clowns in here are miserable. But they do escape. But I think the twist was I'm gonna pause it. The twist of this book is that his face, whatever, the makeup, he can't get it off. Yep, that's how the twist is. Was this book good? Yeah, I would say so. I would say this book is actually good. Um, is it better than Son of Slappy? No, it's not. Um, I have issues with it though. One, the water stuff. I get it, cause like it was technically a water slide. All the water went with the clowns when they went to Clown Street. I guess that makes sense. Why is there a squid? Okay. The ending where they escape. Well, after they beat him up and they say the bear's loose. Yeah, there's something about a bear cage. Uh, and they instantly escape right after it. So like, what was the point of introducing the bear cage when it is barely even in the story? Yeah, so it's like the bear is loose, and then like one sentence later they escaped. What about the bear? Okay, and there's no excuse. This book is like 150 pages long. There's no excuse. There's none. There's none. There's no excuse not to have him. You made this like 20 to 10 pages longer than an average Goosebumps book. There's no excuse. There's no excuse. Not only that, there's not really great horror. There's not really a big threat. Murder the Clown, who is on here, he's not a bad dude. Uh, I don't know. Yeah, so how is Murder the Clown a villain? He's not. Okay? He's not a bad dude. Uncle Theo, I'll admit the twist ending is so rushed. It's so stupid. It makes no. I mean, I didn't even know what it was, and I just finished this yesterday. Yeah, I'm no joke. What else? What else? Um, some of the stuff makes no sense. I guess Goosebumps, but it's really weird. Like like the Frightener, he acts so tough, but he's a real baby. I mean, come on, dude. There's not even a chase scene. There's no chase scene in this whole book. Usually in Goosebumps, you have like a guy like the Executor, Slappy, Monster Blood, the Blob, that everybody, the Haunted Mask. Well, not really. Well, somewhat, I would say. They all have like a chase scene. Uh, yeah, even the lawn gnomes have a chase scene. There's like none in here. What, a squid? Oh yeah, the squid, that made no sense either. I mean, this is a uh the first 10 to 20 pages are so fast. It's like, oh, we're at a project. Oh, let's go here. Oh, let's go here. That was really quick. That was the Flash himself. Um, not a bad book. Just a little complaints, okay? Oh, but overall, this is actually a pretty good book. The clown setting is really neat. The clown street, yeah, the circus, the cover art, the writing isn't like words. Like, oh wow, words. No, the writing actually gets you interested. Not like not to the point where you're crying, but like kind of gets you interested to keep reading it. And the hook. Okay, so the issue with the Ghost of Slappy, I think, in The Outsiders is it doesn't have a good hook, or one that kind of makes me not dislike the book. That makes me kind of like the book. Not like Ghost of Slappy's a bad book. Wait, did I say Son of Slappy? No, Son of Slappy is a pretty good book. Everything, yeah, Son of Slappy's good. This book, this book is good. Okay, I don't know how to describe it. It's not like a masterpiece. Not like a 10 out of 10. Definitely not better than Son of Slappy. That's like a way better book than this one. This one is good though, I'll admit. So overall, let me think of a score. I think I'd give it like a 7.7. 7.7 out of 10. Sure, I have some big issues with it, like the squid. The twist ending is really rushed. But that's it. Those are and it's not as good as Son of Slappy, but I don't have too many issues with this book either. Just not great. See, I had almost no issues with Son of Slappy, but it wasn't a masterpiece, so that's why I gave it 8.2. I know that's low for me saying it's really good, but it is really good. It's not just like amazing or like wow, like it didn't literally make me jump off my feet or something or whatever that saying is. Overall, this is a good book. Um, Not a masterpiece, far from it. Well, that sounds more like a negative. It's not a masterpiece, not really close to being a masterpiece, but it is a good book and it is a solid one in the Most Wanted series. So, yeah, Most Wanted, many people say this is the worst Goosebumps series. So, if I'm being honest, I would say this is a solid book in the series. Most of the books I actually do like in this series so far, except one, and I might do a review on that. And yeah, that's all I got. Sorry this video is so long. Overall, 7.7 out of 10. Three and a half 3.5 stars out of 5. Yeah, overall, good book. I mean, it's not great. I mean, it's a C plus, so it passes in my book. In fact, a D book. That's an okay book to me. Like a 5 out of 10. That's not terrible. In fact, um, this one is good. It's not masterpiece. I'm just re-saying the same thing. Overall, this was a good book. It wasn't a masterpiece. It wasn't great. It wasn't bad at all. So it was good. Okay, it was just a solid, decent, good, average, no, good, just a good book. Okay, just like mediocre, I would say. So anything. Okay, so it was like a C plus in my book. So like 7.7 out of 10. Yeah. So basically 77 out of 100. In case you're wondering. So yeah, this book was good. Wasn't great. Don't hate it. Thank goodness I don't hate this book. Somebody said Michael Goosebumps fan. He said didn't like. He liked the 2/3 of this book, and then he didn't like the last third. He said the last third of the book sucked. It was kind of weak. I can't lie. That was probably maybe the worst part of the. Yeah, I can't lie with him. I don't think it ruined the whole book, but it was probably one of the weakest parts of the book. the squid. Okay, I'm getting a little overboard. Oh, okay. Well, hope you guys like this one. Uh, I'm happy I gave you a video, so you don't have to just wait another week for another video, because I am planning on making one Friday or somewhere next week. So see you guys in the next one. Maybe hit that like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.